We've got a lot of music, and we're not afraid to use it.
Would you say I have a plethora?
A what?
A plethora.
Oh, yes. You have a plethora.
What is a plethora?
Why?
Well, you told me I have a plethora, and I just would like to know if you know what a plethora is. Jefe, what is a plethora?
Texas Homegrown Radio and DallasOnAir.com.
Dirty floors? Not a problem with the new Taylor Swiffer.
Hard floors, maybe they need cleaning. I know what will leave them gleaming. The new Taylor Swiffer mop.
Yes, the new Taylor Swift.
Lightweight, easy to carry. Picks up messes that are hairy.
Thank you,
and
Taylor.
Dust and dirt and other things that you've got.
Taylor, they've got the idea now. The new Taylor Swiffer. It just keeps going and going. Just like you know who. Taylor, stop singing. Enough, Taylor. Shut up.
It stores right in your closet and it's cheap.
Wax on, wax off. Breathe in, breathe out. Wax on, wax off. A lesson not just karate only. Lesson for whole life.
It's the morning ride. Live from the Rockstar Ranch at Texas Homegrown Studios, it's the morning ride.
What was that? An exhibition? We need emotional content.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
This is John Young, and you're listening to my good friends on the Morning Ride, right here on Texas Homegrown Radio.
That's one of my favorite opens.
Yeah. I mean,
the John Young Band. They're great.
Where do you come up with all this stuff? Genius.
Good stuff. We're going to have John Young in pretty soon, hopefully. He said they're getting ready to come in studio with us and hang out.
Excellent. We need to have that happen.
Yep, going to make it happen. Gonna make it happen. I want to see some live karate in here too.
I want to see karate. We're talking about bringing the whole band in and doing a live.
Like a little live acoustic deal.
Yeah,
I'm down. Sounds good to me. One of them. I've had some fun over the years doing that with bands. Uncle Lucius was one of the most fun. I had when I had my FM station. Uncle Lucius brought his whole band, which there was like 7 members, and like piled into the studio. And one guy brought this thing you blow in. It's like a piano, but you blow in it to play it. It was amazing.
Pipe organ?
It was like nuts. And like, you know, the
drummer
had the cajon, but like with all the other stuff.
What is it?
And they had like all kinds of weird instruments they come from.
Yeah.
And man, just killed it. It was like one of the best live performances I've ever seen. I'm glad they're back together too.
Blackberry Smoke, their drummer had like made a cajon out of an old acoustic guitar, and it had all kind of stuff on it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, they're good. They're really good acoustic as well. Shane Smith and Saints did a great one like that too.
Is that right?
Yeah, they're awesome. We back then I had a guy that worked for me, and he had like a mascot, like a bull mascot uniform, like it was for rodeo or something.
Yeah.
But it was like a really expensive like school mascot, but it was a bull with the horns.
Mm-hmm.
And Shane had went into the bathroom for a while. I'd been in there a while. And I told one of the band guys, I said, you ought to put that mascot uniform on and wait for him to come out. And they did, and they filmed it. It's still out there somewhere. I think it was on Instagram or something. And Shane been in there taking a little poop, and they come out, and there's a full-fledged bull mascot, and the dude, I think it was his guitar player, and he was like doing his foot, like he was, and Shane walked out and was like, "Oh my god!" Like freaked out and like ran back in the bathroom. Had some fun. Had some fun over the years.
That's awesome.
But that was fun one. And then Kinfo also like brought their whole band, did an acoustic deal when I was out at the Twisted J thing. So we need to make that happen here.
Heck yeah.
because we got the facility to make it really happen now.
Exactly.
And a lot more room. Actually, this studio is bigger than most I've had, because most of them you get pack them in these little studios, with glass windows and.
But this one goes to 11.
It goes to 11. I think they need to redo Spinal Tap. We need to make a modern version.
Right. Did you ever watch Anvil?
No. What's Anvil?
Oh man, watch that movie sometime. It's about this band from the 80s. And like, these guys just could not catch a break, man. They just kept doing it though for like 30 years.
I know bands like that.
But like they just could not catch a break. They kept like almost getting famous, and like things just kept happening to like it's the story of Anvil. And they were like not a bad rock band. They just like could not catch a break. Every time they'd start getting there, something would just come through and just knock them down like bowling pins, and then they'd get back up. And
that's music. That's music business.
Yeah, but it's really a
overnight success.
They're like the real live Spinal Tap. If Spinal Tap was a true story,
then it would be Anvil.
It would be Anvil, yeah. Except for they're not British, they're Canadian.
Same thing. Technically.
Yeah.
They have British Columbia.
Everybody who ain't a Texan's a foreigner.
No, but they have British Columbia, so.
It's true.
They are ruled by Great Britain.
It's true.
So, there you go. So, Britain and Canada is kind of the same thing.
Britain.
They both think ham is bacon, so.
Yeah, that's just messed up, man. What's going on with that?
Ham is not bacon.
It is not. People, listen, okay?
It's
Boudin is not sausage.
No.
It's rice.
It is, yes. Boudin to me is like I either like it or don't like it. Like there's either good Boudin or it's not good. There's no in between.
Yeah.
There's no in between on it.
And
I've had good and I've had bad.
You cook it any way you want. If it's bad,
still,
if it's
bad,
Boudin,
it's not good.
Yeah.
Because you cook it before you cook it. So like if they didn't do it good before you make it, then it's not going to be good when you cook it.
I mean, good Boudin though is worth its weight in gold.
Yeah, I had a Kylie Fry. She's an artist,
which is not very heavy.
Kylie Fry is an artist that when she first started and she was doing her radio tour, she had come into my station but thought that I was the station across the road and called me the wrong DJ name. It was like really awkward, and I just went with it, of course. And she was even saying the wrong station name on it. It was like everything was wrong. Right?
It just kept going.
And like came in the back door instead of the front door. Like it was just a whole mess. So she felt so bad about it that they sent me I get this delivery. It was an ice chest full of dry ice, and it was full of Boudin. Well, come to find out, her parents are like the kings of Boudin in Louisiana. They are like the top.
Wow.
And it was some of the best Boudin I ever had in my life. Like I didn't even know how to cook it. I had to Google like how do you cook Boudin. But it was amazing.
Man, that's good stuff.
Yeah, now she's a huge artist doing great things. I'll probably never gain more of that Boudin, but I can't remember the name of it. I have to message her and see.
You know what? What's really good Kunas food, man, is go down there to. If you go down when you're in Green Hall and walk down to the Alligator Grill, I don't know if it's still there, but back in the day we used to go down there. You could walk over there. It was maybe like a mile away or not a mile, but like 1,000 feet away, right down by. You know what I'm talking about? Did you ever go down to the Alligator Grill?
No.
It's good stuff right there.
No, I've never even been to Green Hall. That's one of my bucket list things.
Oh no?
Yeah,
we need to go out there.
Can you believe that I haven't been there?
Yeah, that's surprising.
I thought I'd wait till the Five and Dimers got booked there, and then my first time would just be playing there.
Yeah, we can just sweat and just
I heard it was hot.
Yeah.
I heard
it's good. It's great.
It's like everybody loves it, but they hate it. It's the weirdest thing. Like I've heard it out. Everybody's like, "Oh, you got to go to Green Hall," and then the first thing they tell you after that is, "But it's really hot and crowded, and they only sell beer, and they tell you everything wrong with it." But they're like, "But you got to go."
It's an experience. It's like legendary Texas,
But it's
got to
like,
play there
I think
once.
it's like Luckenbach, like because people build up Luckenbach too, like, and then you go and it's like, like this is it,
right? I mean, listening to the song. I saw a person frowning in Luckenbach,
but I do love it. After we played there, that was fun playing there. That was really a blast. But first time I went there, like just as a tourist, I was like, this is it, like really,
right? I grew up in the hill country, so
it's one of those. But it's one of those bucket list things. It's like
my granddad didn't believe that it existed. My dad took him. I guess it was.
He thought it was just in the song.
Yeah, he thought it was like, State of Mind or something. He's like, he didn't realize it was like a real place. And so my dad was like, he took him, and he was like, this is back whenever, Marge was still there and all that stuff. And I mean, I don't know. I kind of grew up going there because I was from the hill country. I used to stop through there all the time when I was working the sale barn over in Fredericksburg. But it's changed a lot. It used to be really cool, and it just like everything, it gets eaten by people, like humans and consumerism
and developers. Yuppies.
Yeah, I mean, before you know it, there will be a theme park there. It's what it is, though.
And probably be like instead of Dollywood, it'd be like something about Willie, like Willie World.
Willie World, yeah. That's where you want to take your kids.
Willie World. They'll have the highest roller coaster you've ever rode.
Drop your kids off while you go get hammered at freaking Lukenbach. Great idea.
At the Yellow Rose Saloon.
But I gotta say this though, you gotta play there. You just gotta, it's another bucket list place, just like Green Hall is. You gotta play there. Otherwise,
Step right up and take your luck. Try to shoot a duck with a shotgun at Shotgun Willie's.
That all rhymed. That's super rhythmic.
Sorry, that's my rapping skills leaking out.
I can't rap.
I figured out rap. It's just cadence.
It is.
Cadence and words that rhyme.
But my brain won't let me do it.
And if you can't rhyme a word, just make up a word.
Right, yeah, like shrime. That rhymes. That rhymes with time. I mean, look, the way I see it, you can make up words because pompatus of love doesn't mean anything. And that guy told us he made up it, that little saying. So if he can do it, anybody can do it, right? Steve Miller's great, though.
Yeah. I like it. I just make up words. Like when I was rapping, when I did that rap battle thing, I would make up words. Why not?
Make it up.
They do in rap songs. Why not just put words together?
Shrime.
Or do like, there's certain words I figured out, though. I figured out their trick because there's certain words that there's easier to rhyme because there's more things to rhyme with it. Okay. Like you don't want to say orange or purple. Then you got to say maple circle because nothing else rhymes with it. But like, but like mind and time and line and those kind of things, it's easier because there's more options. And that's what they do. They always end on a word like that because their brain can find another word quicker.
Interesting.
So when you're freestyling, usually you got to end in words that are easier to rhyme.
That's a great tip for songwriting in general.
Yeah, it's because of what the word you end on.
Yeah.
You can still say the same thing. You just change the word you end on if you want it to rhyme in the next one.
Lime.
Or you can skip a line and then rhyme the next line.
Shrime.
Yeah. I got lots of seasoning, so when I'm cooking, I'm never out of time.
The rest of it doesn't have to rhyme, just the last word.
Yeah. And then you'll be fine.
Then you don't have to say shrime.
Yeah, nobody will mind.
Okay.
See, I got it figured out. I got this rap thing figured out.
Yeah. Never get stuck in a band.
I'm coming after Eminem.
Eyes be watering like someone squeeze a lime.
You won't have nothing to say. You'll be nothing but a mom. Oh man, I think it's time to take a break. We'll take a break. We'll be back with more. It's the Morning Ride right here on Texas Homegrown Radio.